Hey, listen closely. What do these two songs have in common? And the other one? If you said they share a cadence, then congrats, you're either super smart or you read the title of the video.
I don't know if there's a name for the flat 6, flat 7, 1 cadence, but I'd like to propose we call it the Mario Cadence.
The online music theory community has taken this flat 6, flat 7, 1 cadence and they've nicknamed it the Mario Cadence. And these two songs are just a couple of about 1 million examples that use the exact same cadence. I mean, come on! This Mario Cadence is so overplayed. If you take a major chord and then raise all of the notes by a whole step, and then do it again to those notes, raise them all by a whole step, you get this cadence. Flat 6, flat 7, 1 is a Mario Cadence. Typically, we're aiming for a major 1 chord with this cadence. So if we're playing in the key of C, like Mario does, the final chord in the sequence is going to be C major. We approach that C major chord from below using a flat 6 major chord and then a flat 7 major chord. In the key of C, the 6th note is an A, but we want a flat 6, so we're just going to plop a little accidental in front of it. Boom, we have A flat. Our next chord is the flat 7. We can find that just by going up a whole step to B flat. Then we reach home by going up yet again another whole step to C, the 1 chord. That's it. All the chords are major: A flat major, B flat major, C major. Notice that the chords here, A flat and B flat, do not belong in the key of C. They are non-diatonic. So don't get confused, we're not walking down 2 steps of the major scale, we're walking down whole steps. This is a really bright sounding cadence, and because of that it has kind of a fanfare-like quality. And that's why it works so well when Mario arrives at the castle at the end of each level. In fact, it works so well as a fanfare that Whitney Houston sang it as the final chord sequence of the national anthem at the Super Bowl in 1991. When I was a church organist, I used to play O Holy Night as the benediction to the Christmas service, and I used this cadence to uplift the end of the service with a bit of a fanfare.
The Beatles would like a word.
At the end of Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, the Beatles segue into With a Little Help from My Friends using this cadence. They also feature it quite prominently at the end of Lady Madonna in its final chorus.
I've always called it the Elton John cadence.
Yeah, Elton John used it all the time too. If we add an F to our A flat chord, we get this progression: F minor 7, B flat 7 to C. This is also known as a backdoor 2-5-1. The F minor and the B flat are technically a 2-5 in the key of E flat, but psych, we land on the C instead. But for this explanation to make sense, you have to overlook the fact that the F, the root note, is missing from the F minor 7 chord, and I'm just not sure I can do that.
I have heard it called this. I know it will not stick, but I would propose reverse Andalusian cadence, which will, sort of.
Yeah, I guess I can see how this is an Andalusian cadence in reverse. The Andalusian cadence is just a major chord walk down by whole steps. Usually you're going from a 1 minor chord and you're walking down major chords to the 5, like Ray Charles does for Hit the Road Jack. guess you could say the Mario Cadence is the opposite of this. Instead of walking down by whole steps, you're walking up by whole steps. As we discussed earlier, the A flat and B flat do not belong in the key of C. They are non-diatonic. But A flat and B flat do belong to a key. Notably, they belong to C natural minor. So some of these chords in the Mario Cadence come from C natural minor, and the last chord comes from C major. So you could analyze this as an implementation of modal mixture, where you take two different modes with the same root note, C, and you combine them together.
It's some sort of deceptive cadence plus Picardy third mix.
So with all that in mind, could this be a Picardy third? I mean, I guess if we think of the song in C minor, then the A flat major and B flat major chords would be diatonic to the key. That would traditionally resolve to a C minor triad. But if we substitute the minor third in the final chord for a major third, we would resolve the minor cadence to a major triad. So yeah, I guess it's a Picardy third, but not really, because like a Picardy third is an immediate modulation from minor to major, and we really never established ourselves in a minor key. So I'm going to call BS on this one. Honestly, the simplest explanation for this to me is chord planing, where you take a common shape, a major chord, and you just move it up and down by some kind of scale, in this case, the whole tone scale. Honestly, analyzing this is a little overwhelming and stupid. Let's not forget that there's really only one music theory rule that matters here, and that's, if it sounds good, it's fine. You can also string these together back to back. Kind of creates this like epic ever building. And I'm going to keep doing this forever until you hit that subscribe button. I think you will really like this next video about Jacob Collier's common tone modulation in his cover of Fix You by Coldplay, so check it out.